What's up everyone, I'm Garmoth and welcome to Board Game Night. Tonight we'll be playing the fantastic bluffing game One Night Ultimate Werewolf, designed by Ted Alspach and Akiza Okui. Before we hop into the games, I'll be providing a quick summary of the rules. If you wish to skip ahead to the gameplay, you can click the annotation at the top of the screen now. One Night Ultimate Werewolf is a twist on the classic forum/email game known as Mafia or Werewolf or a host of other rebrands. The regular incarnation of this game, Werewolf, takes place over multiple in-game nights, during which time the players will be eliminated in the process of trying to figure out just who are the werewolves amongst them. However, as you might expect from the name, One Night Ultimate Werewolf takes place in a singular night. As well as eliminate the elimination, the game itself is faster paced. The game is prepared by selecting the player roles you want in the game. You only need one role for each player, plus 3 extras. These are then shuffled, and each player is dealt a role face down. It's very important both of these cards and the 3 left in the middle are left face down. Everyone will then secretly check their roles. The recommended roles for a group that's just starting out are the Seer. They can look at another player's card, or they can look at 2 of the face down cards in the center of the table. Secondly is the Robber. They may swap their card with any other players and then take a look at their newly acquired role. And finally, we have the Troublemaker. They may swap the cards of 2 of the other players. They may not, however, look at what those cards are. Once everyone is aware of their own role, nighttime begins, the one and only night. First, the werewolves will secretly reveal themselves to each other. Then, the special roles will take their turns. If you're using the recommended roles outlined above, these will be the Seer's action, followed by the Robber, followed by the Troublemaker. Once all the special roles have gone, nighttime ends, and we go into the day phase. During the day, the villagers are attempting to drive discussion to find out who are the werewolves hiding amongst them. You can say anything you like to anyone about anything, but you may never look at nor show a role card to anyone at any point during the day phase. After the discussion has been exhausted, the village will call to vote to lynch a player. Voting is simultaneous, and the person with the most votes, they're lynched. In the event of a tie, every tied player is lynched. That's just the way it goes. The only time this isn't the case is if every player receives exactly 1 vote. In this case, a no lynch is called. Either way, lynch, don't lynch, I don't care, the game is done. But who won? The village team wins if either of the following is true. At least 1 werewolf is killed. Even if multiple players have died, so long as one of them was a werewolf, villagers hates it. The other way the villagers can win is if there are no werewolves sitting at the table and a no lynch was called, congratulations, villagers won. The werewolf team wins if there is at least 1 werewolf sat at the table and no werewolves died. I'll add as my final point that these are the barest basics of One Night Ultimate Werewolf. There are plenty of other special roles that can be incorporated into the game, but the Seer, the Robber, and the Troublemaker are the ones we're playing with tonight. And with that, we begin round 1 of One Night Ultimate Werewolf. May the best man, or wolfman, win. Alright, so let's begin our proper first night of Werewolf. First, everyone take a card, put it in your hand.
We look at it, right?
Yeah. And then there are 3 cards left in the middle. Okay, everyone, close your eyes. So everyone blindfold yourselves with B.
Okay.
Okay, werewolves, open your eyes. Reveal yourself to your fellow werewolves. So, take your card out of your hand, flip it over, make sure if there are multiple werewolves with... Might not be, actually, because they could be in the middle, but yeah, make sure you guys know who the other werewolves are. Once you've done with that, put the card back in your hand, and I'll give you another couple of seconds to do that. Alright, werewolves, blindfold yourselves with B.
Goodbye, Boris.
Okay, now it's time for the Seer to wake up, so the Seer may unblindfold themselves and either look at a player's card or 2 of the central cards. I'll give you a few minutes to do that. Okay. And they may blindfold themselves again. Okay, after the Seer, it's the Robber. If the Robber is in the game, please open your eyes. You may exchange your card with another player's card and then look at it. But you don't have to. You can totally choose to just remain the Robber. Give you another couple of seconds just to kind of decide, work out what you're doing. Okay, Robber, please close your eyes. Finally, the Troublemaker, please open your eyes. You may swap Yeah, it is May again. You may swap 2 other players' cards. Just take them out the hands, put them back in the other hands. You're not allowed to look, but yeah, do that. And once you have done that, please close your eyes. Okay, everyone, open your eyes. That went pretty well.
Oh, good morning, everyone. How do you...
Morning. Timer is starting. We have 10 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
So, what?
Who's the seer? Anyone the seer? Anyone want to just?
I was the seer. I checked Thomas. He was human.
All right.
But he might not have stayed human, but he was human when I checked him.
Did you check anything else?
I can't check anything else. I check 1 player or 2 centrals.
Oh, okay.
So how else were we meant to figure this out?
Just kind of talking like mafia. You kind of like.
Well, Josh knows what kind of human I was, and Josh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Thomas would have probably inflicted maximum chaos into this game.
Yep. I robbed you. I forgot who I changed the cards with. So have fun.
Nice.
All right. Good.
Wait. What did you say, Thomas?
So
I changed Josh's card with someone else.
Well, I was a basic villager. I might not be now. But...
That means,
Thomas.
What?
Who
I'm
did
glad-
you change with then?
No. She means that Thomas might have swapped with her.
Yeah.
No, I swapped Josh's card with... Oh, Ronith, yeah.
All right. Yeah, this is convincing.
So Ronith
They're
should...
not at all the 2 werewolves.
So Ronith should be the seer of there being...
Wait. Greg is going, Greg knows exactly how Thomas plays this game, and he's like throwing so much suspicion on, Thomas doesn't remember. Fuck you, Greg, you're a fucking werewolf. I'm on to you.
To be fair, Thomas not knowing means nothing.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thomas, what did you say you did again?
I swapped you and Josh's cards.
Oh, that's very interesting, because I was the robber, which means I swapped mine and Josh's.
Really?
It means
Those
you're
are
still the same.
apparently safe.
All right, so
And 100% safe. And if you,
safe.
Thomas, didn't get changed at all, you're still human.
Which means if luck has gone worst for town, the 3 werewolves would be Mark, Lorna, and Greg. But equally likely chance the 3 werewolves are in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is there no way to check the middle now at all?
No, we just
There's no way to check your own card.
Nope.
All right. So,
What? So we can't check all them cards?
Nope.
Mark, what have you got to say for yourself?
Standard.
Mark, sounding a little bit we're non-human over there.
Hello, Mark.
I'm not very good at talking games.
Yeah, we know.
That's why Greg's pressuring you.
You have anything to add?
I mean,
It's fine if you don't. It's fine.
So,
if
Mark,
you don't.
what do you say to Barka, Barka, Woofa, Woofa?
It's fine if you don't.
hello.
God damn it. See, I can't even accuse him of being a werewolf because
He's too quiet. He's
Yeah.
too quiet. I don't like it.
He's a random peasant. He has nothing to say.
Yeah, he's just like, I should just go back to my family.
Wasn't there a mute in these character cards?
There was no mute, unfortunately.
No. All right. Mark is categorically quiet. Lorna, what have you got to say for yourself?
I was a villager at the start of the night. Who knows what I am now, but I'm definitely a villager.
Greg, what do you claim you were at the start of the night?
I am just your average Joe. I've got a nice orange mustache.
So
Is
I
that
mean,
correct? Yeah, there it is.
And Mark, what did you? What are you?
Villager.
so it okay
Anyone
then.
else villager?
If everyone is telling the truth,
The werewolves are in the middle.
we've got the seer here, Ronith.
No, we swap back.
Nope, we swapped and then swapped
Oh.
back.
Okay, so we've got
If everyone's telling the truth, Thomas is still troublemaker. I'm seer. Ronith is robber, and then there's 3 villagers here.
and 3 votes.
However, I believe that these 3, since I I saw here that the Sage robber, which means, and I trust Josh basically.
Yeah, because that's true. Because you saw what card you got off me.
I saw what you were. You're indeed the Sage, and you
See ya.
saw it said that he's human. Unless something has changed here, it
no-
hasn't
Wait.
because the robber.
Wait,
Can't.
that doesn't work.
Why?
Hang on, that doesn't work. Ronith can't vouch me because if Tom, just hear through my logic before no one interrupts. I'm just trying to run it through. If Thomas swapped me and Ronith, then Ronith was the seer, and he would have taken my card and seen that it was the robber. He wouldn't have seen that I was the seer at any point.
It's a little bit too
What?
complex
No,
for
robber
Ron.
goes before.
No,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Robert
What
goes-
does it go?
Troublemaker goes last.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's my fault
Yeah.
then. Yeah, okay, yeah, then yeah, you would have seen that I'm the
So
seer. Okay.
that means that that means that we three are clear, and these three are either
Terrorists.
unclear or a werewolf.
Or maybe you've just played the really risky game and said
Yeah.
that you were those three things, and you're actually a
At
werewolf.
least we're narrowing it
We're
down.
really good at elaborating. And
We've at least narrowed it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know I'm so shifty of Greg. Mostly, honestly, what's tipping me off on Greg because this is a mafia-based game, so you kind of have to just go on anything you can think of. The thing that's tipping me off on Greg is the fact that he said he was a villager, which is fine, but then he was like, and I have a lovely red mustache. I think.
No, I was just like, I checked these cards. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's true, but let's just double check.
Yeah, I know, but that's all I gotta go off. I don't know. You're a bit shifty, man.
There's nothing that the villagers can do to say yay or nay against, is there, at all?
Right, Josh, I'd like you to perfectly describe the seer without looking at that.
Sure. She's a raven who went to a rave.
And she.
yeah, if you
Punch
hadn't
it.
spent like 20 minutes examining that picture and talking about it,
That's-
this might be actually a challenge.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Right? Like, I was
I
pretty
mean,
sure
what
I
do you
had a
guys
nice
three have
mustache.
to say for your defense, basically?
Look,
Uh-huh.
I'm a
Mustache.
villager.
correct. So I don't know what you.
If you-
Fucking
yeah.
kill Greg. Kill Greg.
Well, the way a vote works in One Night Ultimate Werewolf is we call a vote, and then basically simultaneously everyone points to someone. So there's no sort of ganging up. It's just everyone points at once to a person. If the person with the most votes gets lynched, then that's the end of the day. If there are equal number of votes spread around, then no one gets lynched, and we.
So
can
someone has to die. Well, what happens if all three werewolves are in the middle?
if all three werewolves are actually in the middle, and we think that, we need to not kill someone,
Oh.
which means
I was like,
Which means we need to point around. Which means the way you do that is if, for example, I'd point at Ronith, Ronith points at Lana. You point all the way around the circle. That's how you call a no lynch, basically.
I'm currently suspicious of Greg and Mark. Mark is mostly just because
Mark-
You've got like 2 minutes.
lack of information.
2 minutes. 2 minutes is plenty of time, as long as we
Yeah,
get some.
I'm just saying. So, right. So, my only suspicion is how easily Josh was like, yeah, I'm here, and Thomas is also fine.
I have a corroboration of that, though.
Yes, but also Ronith might also be a werewolf.
That is true, but we've kind of got a three-way.
It's unlikely, but as you
It's-
said, you got to go
Greg.
on what you got.
That's
Right.
true. That is true. I'm gonna let you
It's
keep talking.
unlikely
But
that
only
you will all be
werewolves go on
werewolves,
what they
but
can
it's all.
go.
It's unlikely all three of you will be werewolves together, but it's also unlikely that all three werewolves are going to be in the middle.
Yeah, it's
Just
also
as
very
likely.
unlikely that we're all three werewolves and all the
But
special
most
cards
likely,
in the middle.
There is at least one werewolf out here.
All right.
One of you guys, at
The-
least one.
So, Ronith, you said you were the thief, right?
Yeah.
Robber, yeah.
Robber. So, if you were the robber, and you did take a card from Josh, and it turned out he was in fact a werewolf, Josh has no idea. So before
That's true.
Josh was told all his shit got swapped about, he thought he was a werewolf. So maybe what's happened is Josh was a werewolf, tried to throw the shit away from himself. But then Ronith
But
was
how
like,
would I have managed to name Thomas's role? That would be just pure. That would be the worst play ever to go. Thomas was the troublemaker on pure RNG. Like,
Thomas going, yeah, I'm totally the troublemaker.
Oh yeah, true. Well, no, actually,
20 seconds, guys.
20 seconds.
Thomas said that. You didn't say that.
So what do you guys think?
You just
I
agreed.
said he would have done maximum chaos though. I said he would
What
have
are we
pressed
doing, Greg, Lorna, or Mark?
But we kind of vote. Everyone put your hands in the middle. We're calling a vote. So,
Alright.
3, 2, 1, move your hand towards the person you want to lynch.
Oh,
Three,
I don't know!
2, 1. That's 3 for Greg. Greg gets lynched.
Why? You fools! You
Damn
fools!
it! Okay, it goes to... yeah, that's the end of the day. Are there actually any werewolves? I am... No, Trollmaker, Seer...
Oh,
Mark is a fucking werewolf!
Fuck!
I just
Mark-
sat over
Hey, look.
there doing nothing.
It's
Mark
the
wins.
troublemaker, Seer, and Robber.
It's
It's actually what happened, and it's kind of funny because
Mark sat over there. You guys fucking just pulling shit away from him when I was trying to hardcore interrogate him.
Okay, next time I'm just taking Mark's card so I know what it is.
All right,
if I get the opportunity.
Good job.
Let's go for another round.
eliminate the wild card.
Okay, everyone ready? Blindfold yourselves.
Right? Done.
Is everyone blindfolded?
You-
Cool. Okay, so werewolves, wake up and flip your cards to reveal yourselves to your friends. Make sure you're doing that. Okay. Gonna give them a minute or so to realize that there may be some missing in the middle or whatever. Okay, werewolves, you may close your eyes. Sia, wake up and take a look at a player's card or 2 cards from the middle. I'll give you another couple of seconds and stuff just to decide and check that stuff and make sure you know what you want and all that good stuff. Okay, Sia, please close your eyes again, return the cards, etc. Next up is the Robber. Robber, you may open your eyes and you may exchange your card with another player's card and then view your new card. Okay, just another couple of seconds for that. Robber, please go back to sleep. Troublemaker, please open your eyes. You can exchange cards between 2 of the other players. Give another couple of seconds for that as well. Okay, Troublemaker, please close your eyes. Just give a second to make sure everything's set back to normal, and everyone wake up.
Oh, morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, people.
Morning.
That's the time of going.
Right.
I had a dream.
Alright,
Did you?
power
Yeah.
rolls. Power rolls, where are you?
See? Hello? Anyone?
Oh, I'm the Seer this time.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
what
And what
Yeah,
did
no,
you
I
see?
believe that. Mark can't lie. What did you see?
did you check?
I checked the middle,
Okay.
and I saw a werewolf and a villager.
Okay.
Okay.
I can corroborate this story because I stole the seer.
Are you the robber?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am the troublemaker, and I woke up in the early hours of the morning to swap Greg and Josh's cards.
Oh, good. Well, Josh is safe, guys. I can tell you that much. Don't lynch him.
Because I obviously saw one villager in the middle and one werewolf. That kind of means that we have to have 2 werewolves in the game.
Well, his-
currently.
Necessarily,
No.
there's a
It's,
third
it's either
card.
1 or 2. There's guaranteed to be
Lorna,
one werewolf.
Yeah, but
Lorna,
there's only
no,
this many villagers, right?
there are 3 villagers, yeah.
And one villager was in the middle, so there's only 2 villagers.
There's 2 villagers and
Easy.
there's 2 werewolves in play.
Well,
Yeah, there could be 2 werewolves in the middle still. You only saw one. Like this say you check this card and this card could be a werewolf or a villager. Like there's no way to eliminate that right now.
So, but there's definitely a werewolf.
I
in the
will
game.
tell you, Lorna, how trustworthy are you? Like, does everyone think Lorna is actually the troublemaker?
sure. Why not?
When do I lie, really, guys? Let's
That's
be
true.
honest.
So if you
Well,
guys,
this
is
okay,
a
okay,
light game.
listen up then. If you want the easy win, lynch Greg because I was a werewolf.
Oh,
Oh.
I was the only werewolf. Lynch Greg.
odd.
I will follow that logic.
I
Oh, wait. What?
I, I was the only werewolf. I was the only werewolf. Lynch Greg. That's the victory.
Don't do it! No, I'm fine.
Hey. Slow down.
That's
Don't do it.
So
Why
the
would you
thing
say-
is,
That sounds too
we can't just
convenient.
willy-nilly do that because Josh and Lorna can indeed be just 2 werewolves just working in tandem.
Yeah. Exactly. You're right.
Well, I trust Josh's logic on this one because I'm the troublemaker, and if he's now a villager...
If Lorna can be trusted...
Yeah, but what's to say that both Greg and Josh aren't werewolves together, and I've just swapped two werewolf cards?
Because that would be a suicide, me saying that, because if you guys lynch a werewolf, you win.
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah. You might be just throwing Greg under the bus.
Or just
get lynched again.
If Josh and Lorna are werewolves, okay,
Jesus Christ.
then Josh saying lynch me wins him the game. If Josh even believes that he's Lorna's not a thing, and he's a werewolf, then in that case,
this game's fucking great.
You're the only person I trust.
I think the Josh Lorna Lynch Greg is too convenient.
yeah, you're right. Exactly.
So let's kill Ronan.
I'm just a harmless
it is
person,
too,
so
like,
I'm not going to do or contribute to anything.
I'll admit, Mark, it is too convenient, but that's literally what happened. If Lorna is indeed troublemaker and she swapped me and Greg's cards, Greg is the only werewolf sitting at this table.
I think we should lynch Josh.
You would lose. Well, Greg would win. Greg would win if you guys lynch me. Just saying that right now.
I'm willing to lynch Greg, if I'm honest, because I definitely swapped Josh and Greg's cards.
Don't.
And therefore, Josh would
He's
win
about
if
to.
Greg is a villager.
No, lynch him. Look, right? Okay.
Greg, I can hear your shit-eating grin.
Yeah, Greg.
I don't know. Look, the problem is, okay, he might be telling the truth. Maybe I am a werewolf, okay, but also he might be lying.
I want to point out. I'm gonna point out some defense. So my defense to this is the fact that when I said, "Oh, lynch Greg," because I've had my card swapped and I was the only werewolf, his stunned silence basically tells me that he was innocent, and he's like, "Oh fuck." I'm now a werewolf. That's my backup. Because when is Greg actually stunned, speechless? Come on.
Son of a bitch. Look, right. That's
Fuck
true.
it, let's vote.
What you're saying is true.
He wants to call a vote.
Are we already voting? Jesus.
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain on this
Hand in the
one.
middle. Hand in the middle, Ronith.
Ronan?
3, 2, 1, vote.
Jim. Oh, you sons of bitches!
Hey, werewolf.
Yeah!
Alright, well, I can't really argue with that.
And I was a villager.
Not really much I
Yeah, it was. Everyone grab your things. So let's go for round 3.
Oh god, it fell off the table.
Hey, I'll respawn.
Oh, fuck.
Did someone see that?
Let's just drop it in.
Just shuffle it. You grabbed them.
I didn't grab the file.
Okay. So this would be...
Fuck!
Fuck's sake, Thomas.